Okay, my friends, another day in the Foods Lab, and today's an exciting day because this is the day that we're going to go ahead and finish up our caramels and get them ready for delivery. I have my caramels that I made just yesterday, and they are all set up. I'm looking at them though, and there's just this kind of like bubbly, weird stuff around the outside edges, and some little pockets of some yellow stuff in there. Do you know what that is? If you said butter, you are correct. Now, the butter was what's going to try to hopefully stop mostly my caramel from sticking to the sides of my pan. So I'm just going to take some paper towel and I'm going to wipe it off because no one wants to really eat that butter. Can you tell that's butter? No one wants to eat that. Well, maybe I shouldn't say no one because maybe some of you do. I'm going to take and just wipe this off and get it out of there because it's just a little bit funky in eating the caramel that it's even there. So just take a paper towel till you mostly get it done, but you got to be in a big fast hurry, okay? I'm gonna get this all wiped off, and then just throw that in the garbage can. You're done with it. Then you're gonna get your implements. Your implements mostly are your French knives, maybe your paring knives, maybe your kitchen shears, maybe you wanna use your straight edge metal spatula, but I'm gonna take first off, I'm just gonna cut around the outside edges. I'm trying to release the suction of the pan that is on the caramel. I can't get the corners very well because I don't have a round knife. They're always straight. And I'm just gonna kind of push away. Maybe you can see that that's happening right there. I'm just gonna push away. And then I've got to try to get them out of the pan. I don't know how to do it. So there's a magic trick. I'm gonna flip this upside down. It might fall out, I doubt it. And then I'm gonna do the wham bam, thank you ma'am. That's what I call it. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna slam it down on the countertop. Ready? Close your eyes, cover your ears, do everything. Here's violence, Mrs. Wiscomb. Oh my heck, look at that. And out it comes. Okay, this beautiful piece of caramel now needs to be cut into small pieces. And I'm gonna have maybe one or two of you, maybe you divide it in half, but I'm gonna cut this first off into 1/2-inch strips, and it's gonna, see how I'm pushing hard on that? You're gonna push down hard on that caramel. And you're gonna rock it back and forth until it comes apart. And then you're gonna cut the next strip, the same thing. Don't get them too big. If you get them too big, you know what happens? People put them in their mouths, then their teeth stick together, and they can't pull their teeth apart, and they probably suffocate and, oh, I shouldn't get so violent. You're gonna get them into smaller pieces, okay? After you've gone ahead and got them all into strips like this, the next person's gonna come along, and the next person's gonna cut them into little small squares. We're kind of doing them out the size of craft caramels. You can cut them in whatever shape, but this is the shape that I kind of like. It's easiest, it's kind of fast, and I'm just using my French knife because I can get some weight behind it, and that's kind of thick. And then we're going to have them all cut like this. So one person does the long strips, another person gets them into the little squares, and then the last person or two are going to wrap them into the wax paper. The wax paper's in your kitchens. I want you to pull a sheet of paper about, I don't know how big your hands are, but maybe almost the span of a smaller hand. I'm gonna take the pieces of wax paper, and then you can cut them into about thirds. And you've got these kitchen shears in there that you can use. That wasn't very good thirds, but we're gonna do our best with it. Then we're gonna take this right here, we're gonna roll that up and over, and it takes more wax paper than you give it credit for to twist these ends. Do you see how much I've got? Just go ahead and twist that a couple times. Take it and twist it a couple times. If you think they're too big, you can always take and cut them off, but I don't think that's worth the bother, do you? All right, and that's gonna be your little caramel pieces. Let's show you just the other couple few more. I can roll it also the opposite way if I have them, you know, they're weird lengths. That one looks like a little bit better fit, but now look at, see what I mean? They just take longer than you think. Bigger pieces than you think. That one looks kind of sloppy. I like it the other way. Oh man, it's got to cover that all the way around. So get that covered all the way around. Give that a good twist. Give it a good twist, and you're good to go. I did not do, let's try it one more time. All right, one more time. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper, probably about the width like that. That looks like a good width. Then let's cut this into better thirds than we did. if you want to cut it in half, it's okay. Got plenty of wax paper. Take one of those puppies. There we go. That's a good size right there. Can you see that? That's a big piece of paper, it looks like, for the caramel. Give that a good roll. It goes all the way around. Give it a twist on this end. That looks a lot better, don't you think? Give it a twist on that end. And then, my friends, you are one lucky camper. You get a lot of caramels to take with you. Make sure you share. It's the season. All right? And happy holidays and have fun. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.